Hello and welcome to building a spinner stand. When you place your box on the floor, make sure that the wheels are pointing to the bottom of the box, as you'll then be able to just slide the whole kit straight out of the box, ready to go. It'll make your lives a lot easier. And then once you've emptied everything out, just give the box a shake upside down just to make sure that nothing is in there, just listening out for anything that drops on the floor. And then set aside your rubbish to remove from the shop floor when you are able to, keeping your area tidy as you go. First of all, you'll place the wheels where you need them to be for your setup, and then just lock them into place so they don't move away from you while you're doing your build. And then first stage is to put the long pole into the base with the metal stopper, stopping it from falling through the hole. And then you will need to collect one of your square brackets and making sure that the washer in the middle is pointing up, and then place that onto the pole. You will then have the black collar that you'll need to slide onto the pole and insert the screw and washer into that as well, just to start off attaching it. Then add your shorter pole and the ball bearings onto the pole, and then the second square bracket with the washer facing down. And then there will be a plastic T-collar, just pop that onto the top of the pole. It's not actually in use in B&Ms and Robert Dias, but still just keep it with the display. When you are adding the panels onto the top bracket, you will slot the little D section into the square bracket. It's best to do this kind of opposites so that it balances out the weight. And then you get 3 of those on. And then you will move down to the bottom and then attach the square bottom bracket, hooking that into the other Ds at the bottom of the panels. Once you've done that, you'll be able to attach the final panel. And then you will lift the bracket finally onto that bottom D section there. And then you will need to slide down the collar down into place and then secure it tightly. And this is what keeps the spinner together and stops there from being any movement. If anyone was to bump into it, it could fall apart if it wasn't fully attached. In some kits, you will have black Correx to fit onto the displays as well. This will sort of weave in and out of the back of the panel and the hooks. So just keep that kind of sliding down. You'll see where it fits into place as you go. And I'll just zoom in slightly on that setup just so that you can see how it kind of slots into place. Once that black Correx is in, that is the stand set up. You'd then be able to attach your POS and then following that with your stock as well. And you would just repeat the process for however many stands you have to set up in store. Once the stands are fully built, and you've got them into place in store, make sure that they always have the brakes on so that they don't move around if someone walks into them or leans on them by accident, because that can happen. Thanks very much for watching, and we will follow up with a POS video soon.